Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and hello to everyone. In this video, I would like to discuss how to test moderation in structural equation modeling. This is the model which I have already created using the here's example HBAT, and I can run again. So to run, we need to click on calculate the estimates. Calculate the estimates. So this is the model. So the model is already fit, and at the very beginning, I think we should save as the moderation file so that we don't disturb the previous one. So this one 10 EMP employee retention moderation. Any file name. This file pertains to employee retention. That's why the name is given employee retention, and we are testing moderation. So save. So this is the file we are going to experiment for moderation. So I have already run. And the model is fit. The chi-square value 284, degrees of freedom 181, p equal to 0, CFI 0.975, RMSCA 0.038. So all the values are acceptable or fit. Now to start moderation process, first of all we need to give this name as default model. We can keep default model. We can also give to either of two names, unconstrained model or baseline model. So I will give the name as baseline model. So click close. So this is the baseline model. Now for moderation, I will test whether gender moderates this relation or not, this particular relation, attitude of the co-workers and job satisfaction. So as we see here in the structural model, when male and female are together counted, then this is not significant. This relationship is not minus 0.01 is a very small path coefficient, so it is not statistically significant. So we can say that gender is not significant for this relation. But is it true? So we have to test it. So we have to segregate the respondents into male one side and the other one is female. So we will give the name here, group number 1 as male, male, and then click close. So now I will be picking up only the male respondents. How to do that? We need to click select data files, and as we see that here all 400 respondents have been taken out of 400. So click grouping variable. Now in the SPSS data file, C1 is the gender, so we click C1, click OK, and the group value is 0 for male, 1 for female. If we go to SPSS file, we will see that 0 for male and 1 for female. So we click 0, then it's OK. So exactly 200 male respondents are there. All right. So then click OK. Now we have to consider the female group. So what we need to do, we need to click this male again, and we click new. And this group number 2, we can put the name female, and then click close. So now we have to choose. Now this female group, we have to insert the data file again. How to insert the data file? Don't click the male again. We have to click on female. So female, we click, and then file name. Now file name, we have to go to the SPSS file. So this is the file, and we click open, and then it is already there, 400 out of 400. Now we will be picking up the females as we did for male. So click grouping variable C1, okay, and group value in this case will be 1, okay, and then okay. So now male and females have been segregated. We can run. It's already selected. We can run. For the running, we have to click calculate estimates. Once we click calculate estimates, it has run. Now we see the output value. The output chi-square important. We need to note the chi-square. Chi-square equal to 468.825, and degrees of freedom also should be noted down, 362, and these are for females. So now you see that the path coefficient is 0.24 and it is significant. So for female, this path is significant. What about male? We just click on male, is negative 0.17, and we can also check that this is also significant. This value, path coefficient, is also statistically significant. You can click here, and attitude towards co-worker, estimates, attitude towards co-worker, job satisfaction, p-value is negative 0.71. So the p-value is less than 0.5. So that means this path coefficient also statistically significant. So what we see here, that for male it is significant but negative, and female it is also significant, 0.24. So but they are in the different directions. So when you combine male and female together, then they cancel each other, because the relation is negative and positive, so cancel each other, and it renders as non-significant. So if we conclude that there is no relation, gender has nothing to do with attitude, course, and job satisfaction, then this is a wrong decision. So we can say that gender in this case is a moderator, because for male it is significant, for female it is also significant, but in the different direction, in the sometime positive, sometime negative. So gender is a moderator. But we also need to test the chi-square difference test to see whether the model gets better or not. So what we need to do, we need to click now on baseline model. Now we will create as another model, which we'll be calling as constraint model. So click here, constraint model. Now in the constraint model, we will fix this one as 0. 0 for both. That means they are equal. We are equating the path coefficient for male and female both as 0. So we put A, and then constant model, we will put A equal to 0. Close. So we have what we have done in the constraint model, that we have forced this path coefficient as 0, meaning that for male it is 0, for female it is 0. In other words, they are equal. And let us observe what happens after running the program. So we run. Now what we see here, as the result, the chi-square value has increased to chi-square value is increased to 480.397. Degrees of freedom equal to 364. And when we click here male, this is 0, for female 0. But one notable point here is the chi-square value is 480, which has increased. with degrees of freedom 364. Now, if we compare this model, this constraint model and baseline model, and we see we take the chi-square difference. Chi-square difference 368.825 and 400, 468.825, and this one is 480.397. 480.397 minus 468.825. So this is equal to 11.57. 11.57. So delta chi-square equal to 11.57. Delta df, difference in degrees of freedom, is 2. Now, if we refer the chi-square distribution table, then we will see that this chi-square, delta chi-square 11.57 at 2 degrees of freedom is significant. That means the models, baseline models and constant model, is significant. Now, what is the conclusion here? That as we know that lesser chi-square value means better model. So when we constrain the path between attitude of the co-workers and job satisfaction, then the model gets worse because the chi-square value has increased. So we should not equate them. That means the baseline model was better because there was a less chi-square value, and these two models are significantly different. So we will consider the lesser chi-square value model as a better model. So in the lesser chi-square model, we did not constrain that male and female are equal. So in fact, they are not. When they are not equal, then the model gets better. So this proves that gender is a moderator between attitude of the co-workers and job satisfaction. So that's all. Thank you very much for your watching.